Hey everybody, so today we're going to be making a knee strap from X-shaped or crossed suspenders. So suspenders with two straps that cross over like so. And these are the suspenders that hold your pants up. So yeah, and how this works is that there's going to be a loop that goes just below your kneecap. All right, and the loop should be tight enough so under tension this strap doesn't slip up over your kneecap. It's going to be locked in place just underneath the kneecap, and it also should be loose enough so it's comfortable to wear. So that's going to be this loop part here going right underneath the kneecap of one of your legs. And this other strap, this single strap here, is going to be the side that connects to your device, and from this clasp here, it's going to connect to your device, and you're going to want this strap to be a good length for you, where it's not too tight and not too loose. Tight enough to give you the tension you need, but not too tight where it's uncomfortable. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and this is all elastic, and it's going to make for comfortable restoration, comfortable tugging, and it's going to be a bit more comfortable to move around in. And you're going to have that elastic tension that's going to work great for your device, pulling down on your device, and also fitting comfortably around your leg. So that's what we're going to be doing here, and let's get started. Let me show you how to make this. So the things that we're going to need are some suspenders, and these are the George suspenders. They're X-shaped. They have two clips on one side and two clips on the other side, and the straps X over. So we're going to have to deal with that. And the straps are held in place by this metal bracket you see here. And I bought this for $9 at my local Walmart. So that is going to be $9. And then you could also you're also going to need safety pins. So just to have a set here. And one last tool you're going to need are some big old cutting devices. So in my case, I use one of these big heavy duty gardening sort of shears with a super long handle. I don't think you really necessarily need a tool as long as this, but you know, the longer the handles are, the more leverage you get, and it's going to make snapping that metal bracket thing off a little bit easier. So yeah, that's what we're going to need. So first things first is we're going to take our suspenders, and we're just going to open up these guys, and see, this is the sort of metal clasp that you're going to look for. It snaps and it opens. So I had some people asking which kind of suspenders you want. Just anything with a clip somewhat similar to this. And that's going to fasten over some safety pins. Alright, so as you can see, we got two clips that fasten onto the back side of the pants, and then you have this Xing of the braces held in place by this metal bracket here, and you cross over, and then these straps go over your shoulder, and eventually these clips lock onto the front end of your pants. So yeah, you can see there's an X shape here. So all you got to do is you got to snap this little metal guy off, this metal bracket here. And it is metal, but it is thin. So what you can do is you can take some cutting device, gardening shears, some sort of, you know, heavy duty cutting tool. And then you're just going to sort of get a good sort of angle in here. You're going to just snap it. So as you can see, I'm going to be using these handles for leverage, and it's really just popping it off. And there's one cut. As you can see, we're going to do another one. So I'm going to cut again here. hold it in place with one hand. There we go. So you're going to want to cut all sides of this triangle brace. Alright, so now we've cut 3 sides to the bracket, which means there's not going to be anything holding this guy, holding the straps down. So there we go, freed them up. Alright, so now we have 2 straps, so we can make 2 knee straps from this. You know, as you can see, they're identical, same length. And they both individually have a pair of clips at each end. So we can just take one and just gonna remove the label here. Alright, so this side of the strap is going to be the side that connects to the device, and this side of the strap is going to be looping over and tightening around the leg. Alright, so what I first like to do is get my safety pins ready, and then I like to find out what is a comfortable amount of strap to wrap around my leg that's not too tight but also not too loose, so that it doesn't slip up over my knee under tension. And so I'm going to just measure this guy by wrapping it around below my knee, just right below my knee, my kneecap, and seeing what's a comfortable amount of strap to have. Okay, so I got it, and I'm going to keep my finger at the point where the safety clip will be going. So about that much is comfortable for me. All right, and I just did that by just checking it around just underneath my kneecap on my leg. And so here we can insert a safety pin. And so we're gonna have the clips opening up on one side. As you can see, the clips come out on one side, and on that same side is where we're going to enter the safety pins from. So you can see what I mean. So clips on top side, and safety pin is going in from the top side. So right where my thumb is holding, I'm going to insert the safety pin in the correct area. So I'm going to insert the pin through both straps on sort of the lower end. It's going to come through, and then I'm going to loop it back around, come back through both straps again. I'm going to lock it. All right. So now I can loop this guy, and boom, I've clasped this end, and the clip goes over the safety pin. So now we got the right amount of strap, and the size of this opening is good for my leg. Now we're going to deal with how much of this strap that goes and connects to the device that we have loose. So the more of this strap that you have loose, the less tension you're going to have, and the less strap you have loose, the more tension you're going to have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the strap again right under my kneecap on my leg, and I'm just going to ballpark it or estimate how much strap I'm going to need. So I'm going to just see what's a reasonable amount of strap, seeing how far the strap would need to travel to attach to the device. Okay, so I got a good guess here. This is going to be the right amount, and I got my thumb holding in place where the next safety pin shall go. Locking in with my thumb, my fingers. We're going to want to have this amount of strap available. You know, and it doesn't need to be exact. You can always change this next safety pin, move it around if you need to adjust it. So just estimate, you know. So now we're going to take our safety pin and we're going to go through 3 straps now. So we're going to enter through all of them on the lower side. Boom. Goes through all 3, and then we're going to loop it back around, and this pin is going to go back in through both straps and going to come back onto the outside of the strap. Going through all 3 straps again. So there we go. So there. Now we got our pin going in from one end, coming out, going back in. There we go. All 3 straps taken care of. So there we go. There we have our knee strap. Now, say that this strap has a little too much tension. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to have to adjust this last safety pin that we put in place. We're not going to touch the safety pin with other clip, just this safety pin, you know, by itself. So if it has too much tension, that means this strap is too short. So we're going to have to change that. And all we're going to do is we're just going to have to take the safety pin out, hold our finger where that once was, and then we're just going to move over to say about here. So now from here we go to here. So we have just a little bit more strap to work with. First it was holding down here. Now we're gonna have about 1 centimeter or so more strap. There's gonna be more tension. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just enter this in through all 3. And we're gonna loop it back around to come out all 3 onto the outside again. Boom. And so now you have a strap that has just been adjusted for a little bit less tension because you have more strap, more of this elastic strap to deal with. So yeah. And vice versa, if this strap is too loose, that means you have too much of this strap loose. So you're just gonna then do the opposite, move this safety pin over, and then you're just gonna end up locking more of that strap down. Okay? So yeah, you really play it by ear and see what's comfortable for you. And yeah, you could just shift these safety pins around. Same thing goes for this other safety pin. If it's too tight or too loose, if the strap is too tight or too loose around your leg, you can move this safety pin and change that tightness to fit your comforts as well.